I'm talking to Adam Rodwell. He's the co-owner of the Little Red Fox Cafe in Kandal Village. His company was one of a group of business owners who formed this arts and culture precinct. Adam, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, well, first, thank you for having me. Very happy to be here. Kandal Village started as a kind of a loose, organic idea. There was, I think, about 6 or 7 businesses about 10 years ago now. And we just saw that there was already a few established businesses in the area. And there was a few that opened up in a 6-month period. And we were one of them. And I really forget who it was that said it was a good idea. But we all had a first meeting together. And there was about 6 or 7 of us. And we sort of threw around ideas for a name. And we wanted to package it in a way that was easy to give to tourists. So this is what it was, basically like a little booklet. And we all kind of hop inside. Yeah. There was 14 businesses in the very beginning. Yeah.
And what kind of businesses?
A whole mix, so like cafes, restaurants, like boutique stores, and the best part about it really is that they were all kind of unique. Everyone had something different, something to offer that was, you couldn't really get anywhere else.
And so, for example?
So there's a couple of shops, the original shops that were there were Louise Labatier and Sidavan Concept Store. Louise Labatier is sort of a lifestyle store where there's all kinds of gorgeous, gorgeous things. And Sidavan is a French Cambodian designer. So she has all kinds of gorgeous ready-to-wear clothes, or pret-a-porter, I forget how you say that in French. But yeah, so like ready-to-wear alongside other kind of lifestyle items. They were the 2 that were one of the original members of Kandal Village.
So this is somewhere that visitors can come and in a small area, get a wide variety of very attractive products and services.
For sure, you can spend an hour, half a day, a full day if you really want to. That would be lovely. But yeah, because of the cafes and the restaurants, it's very much more of a daytime thing because it's still sort of a semi-residential, semi-commercial space. So nighttime is nothing like Pub Street. It's very chill at nighttime, if not, not really much going on at all because of the residential part. But during the day, you can you can get whatever you like here.
So how are you spreading the message?
Originally, it was our contacts in hotels. So between all of us, we knew enough people working in the sort of 4 and 5-star hotels. And that's how we got the word out because, that was really this is 10 years ago. Social media, none of us were very good at that, like a lot of us are now. But yeah, it was mostly the hotel connections we had, and they would send us their guests. The hotels loved us because basically we gave them a story, a package to sell. If the customer in their hotel is saying, what can I do this afternoon? They can say, hey, go to here. You can get a massage, you can get some lovely bits and pieces, have a coffee, get some lunch. Yeah, it was like a nice little narrative for them to sell.
And what kind of reaction do you get from visitors? What do they tell you?
Oh, of course, it's amazing.
Tell me more.
Well, it's, the best part is that it doesn't compete with anything in Siem Reap in the sense of, Pub Street is what Pub Street does. We're not like that. We have these different kinds of offerings, whether it's a boutique shop. We now have, I think, about 6 or 7 galleries now on the street. So we kind of have all these different things, and people are genuinely surprised because it's Cambodian owned, Cambodian made, foreigner owned, foreigner made. It's a whole mix of people who live and work in Siem Reap, and yeah, it's all unique. So you can sort of experience Siem Reap in a way that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
So does this offer something for all year round tourists? Whenever you come, there's something.
Absolutely.
There's something here for you.
Rain or shine, we're open.
Rain or shine. Is there, what do tourists want to see in Siem Reap apart from the temples? Everyone comes for the temples. Beyond that, what do they want? What are they asking for? It
changes a little bit. Quite common in my cafe over the years. The most common reaction I get from Siem Reap is people will book the 2 or 3 day tour. And almost all of them are like, why didn't I book longer? I should have booked longer. That's very much the most common reaction I get in my cafe. And it's true, I think, because Siem Reap has the temples and the lake and these incredible things, but I think people don't realize how much else there is to do. And the reaction, specifically in Kandal Village, is people don't realize that there are local artisans and local designers. And Kandal Village is just a small part of all the other fun and amazing stuff to do in Siem Reap.
For example?
For example. There's so much to do. I saw an interview with someone else, so I'm kind of copying someone's answers, but there's Kulin Mountain, which is about an hour and a half north, which has like, it could be a day trip or an overnight trip. There's some really incredible temples that are maybe 3 or 4 hours away, like Preah Vihear and Kokea, Beng Malaya, incredible temples that are not on the sort of close to Siem Reap trail. There's all kinds of foodie tours, there's art tours, there's something there for everyone. Like if you want to be a little bit of a party animal in Pub Street, that's available to you. If you want to have a more intrepid tour in the jungle, that's available to you. If you want to enjoy art galleries and cocktails, that's available to you. It's all kind of here.
Yeah.
Not even kind of, just is. Yeah.
Just here. So what can Siem Reap do to build on this? What's next?
That's a hard question, right? Because how do you sell something that is so multifaceted? If I knew that, I guess I would be a millionaire. I think it's something that I think everyone collectively needs to maybe talk to each other a bit more and understand each other a bit more. My experience in Siem Reap is, doing different things over the years. Everything works well when we work together, and that's what I find is that when people sort of collaborate more. Understanding that not like if you come into a situation competitively or too competitively, that for me kind of kills the buzz. Yeah, I prefer to have sort of an open-minded, open-hearted, if you will, approach to collaboration. Like in how you do that on a city level, I guess that would be something for someone with more education to answer.
So what brought you to Siem Reap?
Originally cheap tickets. So me and my business partner David, we were traveling. And we basically were waiting for flights to Thailand because we love Chiang Mai. And then there was a special for $19 tickets to Siem Reap. So it was like, okay, we'll go to Siem Reap. And we were going to do the trip of like Siem Reap, Phnom Penh, islands, blah, 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 blah. But even in the first day, we just loved Siem Reap. So there's something about Siem Reap, it just gets you. I don't know, it's like, my reasons change every day, but there's just something about Siem Reap that I just love. It's the flow, the people, the vibe, it's amazing. And pretty much within a year of that first trip, we had sold everything and moved over here to open the Little Red Fox.
You came from
Brisbane, Australia.
In Australia. And you've been here how long?
Just over 10 years, yeah.
10 years. So tell me about the cafe. Did you open the cafe right away?
Yes. We came here with the intention to open, I think we got here July 2014. And it was very much to open the cafe. David also has a hair salon above. But the intention was to open this cafe. And we started with one staff member, a machine, some cheap stools on the walls, and I think we had some eggs on toast. So it was very, very simple, just all about the coffee. And then over the 10 years, if you come to the cafe now, you'll see what it's kind of morphed into. But yeah, it started with good coffee and a love of music, really. Yeah, definitely.
So Cambodia has its own coffee culture.
Yeah.
Coffee's everywhere, street stalls, everywhere.
It's changed a lot since I've been here.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I first got here, there was all the little sort of, the Cambodia style iced lattes. They were everywhere. But it's been quite amazing, even just with my staff over the years. I've had about 5 of my former staff who've gone on to open their own businesses because they just love coffee. But just seeing that coffee culture in Siem Reap and Phnom Penh just explode, where there's just coffee shops everywhere. Yeah, it's very, very cool because, if everyone's doing a good job, it makes all of us do better.
Yes. So as I understand it, you are spreading an Australian coffee culture. Is there a difference between Cambodians and Australian coffee culture?
Yeah, well, even in Australian coffee culture, everything's kind of different. And it's not really geographical. It's just everyone has a different way of approaching different things. Like I could have arguments with a New Zealander about the origin of a flat white. I could have an argument with a barista about what a shot macchiato is. There's all little different twangs you can do. I do it the way that is kind of a mix of all of my experience in Brisbane, and I mix it together with my own sort of twang, twist, whatever you want to call it, stank, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this spreading beyond the village, or is this something that is unique to the village, do you think?
Well, it's definitely spread. Well, even just from my what I might call the red fox infection. Because like I said, our original staff have now gone on to open their own cafes in Siem Reap and in other provinces. But if you're talking about Kandal Village, you see across the river, there's Watbo Village, the sort of area that's coming together. I think that's great. If little places in Siem Reap can kind of not section themselves off, but just come together as a community and say, hey, we're in this area, this is what we do, that's fantastic. Yeah.
And this, has this been adopted by the authorities? Are they keen to encourage this? Are you getting much?
I've seen that with Watbo Village. We never really tried to do that. Like with Kandal Village, there's no real organization or direct. There's nothing like that. It's like a very loose collective. It's very organic. Basically, we all just get together and we pay for the cost of the printing, and that's pretty much it. Every now and then we might have meetings about something that maybe affects the whole street, like a party or an event. But we would love to get the blessing of the local government, but it's not really something that we've like collectively tried to do. Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell us about the village or your work here?
I just think just come and check it out. Like, it's really great. If you come to my cafe or one of the others, you'll see the little brochures, and that has all the information you need in it.
And you're getting more of these printed and
Coming today, yeah.
coming today. Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.